Hey everyone, Tariq here with Event Hawk. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Super excited about this one. So, wanted to jump in with you guys and talk about some of the features we have that are available right now. So these are features that you guys can actually start using today that we've been working on. Some of you guys know about them. We've had them in beta. Others you guys have never heard of, but I'm super excited because these can literally transform the way you guys do business today. I mean, these are things that you guys can start using immediately, and it's going to make a huge impact. And this is the best time to start using them as things slow down. And I also want to talk to you guys about some of the things that we have coming up, hopefully by next season, tentatively. And those are just going to literally just blow the lid off the whole industry, just change everything about the way you do business, make it so much more, make you guys just make your business just streamlined, just make it so that you can just worry about the things that only you can do, and we just take things really to the next level for you. I'm super excited. If you guys are wondering what I've been doing all year, you're going to find out today, because these are the things that keep me up at night. All right, here we go. So jumping right in. First, we'll just get the boring one out the way. Yes, two-factor authentication. I know it's boring. I know it's not fun. Some of you guys have noticed when you log in on desktop, there's that thing that says, we got to email you a code. It's if you log into a new device or if you clear your cache, then it's going to go ahead and do that. It's annoying. Nobody's excited about it, but it's just safer for your stuff. So you will notice that when you switch devices or if you clear your cache. So now that that's out of the way, let's jump into the good stuff. All right, review request update is another one that's kind of The process just changed a little bit. If you're one of those people that imports your customer list every week to Event Hawk so that you can send the review request, you're just going to notice it looks a little bit different. I did make a new video about it a couple days ago that you guys, if you go to Event Hawk, and let me just make sure. So if you go to Event Hawk and you click on review requests on the left, let's see here where it is. So if you go to Event Hawk and you click review requests, there is now an updated video that shows you how to go ahead and upload your customer list into Event Hawk. Again, it's not that different, just some things have been moved around. That's all. All right, that's out of the way. Now, if you do not want to go ahead and import your customer list to Event Hawk every week, or you just don't have time, or you forget, this next one is going to blow you away. We officially have booking software integration live right now today. What does this mean? This means that anybody who books in your booking software, we right now have it working for Inflatable Office, BCN, and ERS. So if somebody books in your booking software, they will automatically show up in Event Hawk. What does that mean? You do not have to upload your customer list. Yes, no more importing. It'll automatically text them for you after their event. So even if they book today, the system will know when their event date is, and it'll go ahead and text them after their event date. We have it set up that way. That also means that you do not have to tag anybody confirmed, right? So it'll automatically show your conversion rate only if they came in through Event Hawk. So the way it works, the way we have it working right now, is if they book through your booking software and they never come in through Event Hawk, they'll show up in Event Hawk so that you can text them and say, hey, leave us a review, but it will not show up as a lead. It won't show up like as an Event Hawk lead, so that Event Hawk doesn't get credit for those people who only book online with zero help from Event Hawk. They never text in other words. But for those people who do text into Event Hawk, so they fill out your form, and then later on they book, that's when your conversion rate is going to get updated so that you can see. You don't have to sit back and go back and remember, oh, this person booked, let me tag them confirmed, let me tag them confirmed. Let me go ahead and tag this one review request. Let me go ahead and import this list. None of that anymore. Like I said, it is still in the early phases. So we've only done this for a few people, but we have gotten Inflatable Office to work, BCN to work, ERS to work, and we pretty much have the process down. So now we can make it work with any software out there, any system out there that you have. We should be able to get it to work there. Now this does take time. I'm going to show you guys how to go ahead and request this in a sec. The next one we have, I mean, that one's simply huge. Been working on that. I know that's something you guys have asked for all year. Next one is review filter. So we can now, this is something we used to charge for because we used to build a page inside your website. Now we can set this up in Event Hawk so that when that review request goes out, it'll automatically, if they leave you 3 stars or less, it'll automatically send them to an Event Hawk form where they put in their complaint, where your guy screwed up, and then it comes to you in a text. So they're much, much less likely if you get a 3 stars or less to go to Google. This is free. We're not charging for this. We're going to build this for you free of charge. put it in your event hawk. Now, just a full disclaimer, service first, right? You piss somebody off bad enough, they're going to find a way to leave you a bad review. This is just kind of a deterrent for people who are just upset or frustrated in the moment so that they don't go leave you a review and then forget to take it off for the next 10 years. This way, any of their reviews that are 3 stars or less will just kind of go to, hey, what happened? Tell me I'm the owner, and it'll send you a text so that you know to call them and see what's going on. So again, I'll show you guys how to request this. These are things that we have to kind of build for each account separately. So I'll show you guys how to request that in a sec. The next one is Popped-in. So some of you guys know about the new pop-ups that we have. These pop-ups are another one that you guys have been asking about all year. So this is where we can have the pop-up stop popping up after the customer clicks. We can have it only show a certain number of times per visitor. So what that means is if right now the standard pop-up, it'll keep popping up on the pages that we set it to, no matter how many times that customer goes to it. So sometimes they can get annoyed, but now we can set it to, hey, where if a customer sees the pop-up 5 times and they don't click it, then just stop showing it. And they're also more visually appealing. So you guys may have seen those. They're pretty cool. They look a lot better. They have some more features, but I will tell you, they may result in less leads. This is one that I didn't really care about for a long time. I know we had the complaints. Every single person who signs up for Event Hawk pretty much complains about it in the beginning, and then they see the tons of leads roll in, and they're like, I don't care. You might get 1 out of every 100 customers to say something about the pop-up. It works. The standard pop-up works. I'm going to be honest with you, on my own website, I still have the standard pop-up. I have not upgraded to the new pop-ups, the Popped-in, because it just works so well for me. My main thing is the data. I don't care about my opinion about how much it pops up. So just a full disclaimer, be careful if you do upgrade, which I'll show you guys how to do in a sec. Just be mindful of the results. The results may drop, which, I mean, what's the point if that's why we're doing all this? So real quick, before we move on, let me show you guys how to get these 3 features. So if you're an Event Hawk, okay, I'm going to show you guys how to get integration into your booking software, how to get the new pop-ups, and how to get the review filter, and also some of the other features that we're working on. You know what? Let me wait till the end because I got some stuff I don't want to spoil yet, so we get to the end. I'm going to show you guys how to get there. So this next one that you guys can do right now is super, super huge. You can actually collect deposits through Event Hawk text. Right now, you can set it up so that if you're texting somebody and they say, okay, I'm going to book it, you don't have to necessarily send them back to your website to go ahead and book. You can send them a link. I mean, I love this. I'm going to show you guys that. You can send them a link through Event Hawk, and it'll say, okay, pay your $50 deposit or your $100 deposit, and they can pay right then and there. It's super awesome because if they have, like, I don't know about you, but when I shop online, my phone already has my credit card information saved. I know I'm probably an idiot. I'm probably going to get scammed one day, but I guess it's safe if they let you do it. But they can literally, with one click, they don't have to put in their credit card number or any of that. One click straight from their text message. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it through your booking software, but right through your text message, they can click to pay a deposit. And this is key because it makes it easier for customers to pay so you get more secured bookings. Because how many times do customers tell you, yes, I want it, I'm going to book it, secure for me. And you're like, pay a deposit. They're like, yeah, I want it, but secure it for me. And you're like, okay, pay your deposit and it's yours. Okay, I'm going to pay when my husband comes home. And they never do. And then their husband comes home and they're like, oh, well, I saw this other company. Let's wait to see how many people. This way we get it now. Go ahead. Here's a link. You don't have to go back to my website. You don't even have to leave your text message. You can pay right from there. It just makes it less likely for them to shop around. And this is key. I'm going to be talking about this next week because with IAPA coming up, as a lot of you guys know, IAPA is when most manufacturers have the biggest sales of the year. And you may need capital. You may need money. And if you don't have money saved up, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some different things that you guys can do to get funding for your business. And this is one of them. So this is done through Stripe. And if you start to do this, you may qualify for business funding loans. So you have more capital to grow your money. There's super low interest just because you're doing business with them. You're kind of taking money in. And that's one way to do it. So let me show you how it looks like. This is literally what it'll look like. It'll send them a text, like a short URL. They click it, and then it takes them to this. It'll say, your company name here, $50 deposit. You can set a due date, like due in 2 days, and they just click here, and it'll go ahead and show them the. It'll automatically put in their credit card number, ask for their receipt. It's super, super easy. They one click and they book and they pay. It's super fast. Again, not telling you guys to stop using your booking software if you already have that. Not trying to start a booking software. I know John Snyder was telling me, when are you going to launch Event Hawk booking software? That is not the goal here. The booking software is out there. They're incredible options. They're doing great. This is just for deposits. You guys know me. I'm all about the funnel. I'm all about the data. I'm all about, let's just get their deposit first. I don't want to upsell them. I don't want to sit there and add-ons. I don't want anything. Let me get your deposit, and then we can worry about all that. Because until I get your deposit, all it takes is just one little whiff of something else that you may like better, and you're not going to book with me. So we're super excited. And again, this is something that you guys can do right now. I'm going to show you guys how to do this one right now, actually. You can do it from your mobile phone or from desktop. But basically, if you're texting, you may have noticed now you can go and let's see here. So let's see, like this one. I think this is a demo account. It's just giving me a hard time because I can't text. So let me go to like my account. Oh, here it is. All right. So when you're texting on desktop, there's a little money sign here, request payment, and it'll say request payment, and you just have to connect to Stripe. Once you connect to Stripe, if you don't have Stripe, then you can just create an account. It's super easy, and you can do it from mobile as well. There's a little on mobile, actually, you have to do it through those 3 dots. So on mobile, there's the 3 dots in the upper right, and you click those, and it says request payment. I mean, I'll show you guys how easy it works once it's up and running. Let's see here. I just sent one to myself. All right, so this is how you do it on desktop. If you already have Stripe connected and you go to send, you just say, okay, deposit. Oops, sorry, my keyboard. Deposit $50. You could select the date or don't select the date. You know, just hit save. Well, actually, I guess you have to select the date. All right, so it's due Sunday and it expires Sunday, whatever. Here, let's give it an expiration date of. There you go. Save. And it'll generate a URL right there. And when you send it over, it'll look like this. It'll say fastpayments.com, and they click it, and on desktop, it'll automatically have all of your company information, what the deposit is. And check this out. I mean, all these credit cards, now you guys know the last 4 of my credit cards, but it's the same way on mobile. You just click it, and it'll automatically put in that information. You just got to put in the CVV. Makes it super easy for customers to open their wallets and give you their. They don't even have to open their wallets anymore. That's the awesome part. They just put everything in, and boom, you have your money. So that's how you do this one. Again, on mobile, it's the same deal. You just have to set it up first on desktop. You have to set up Stripe onto your account. All right. So that's what I'm super excited about. Moving on to the new UI. So there's a new desktop dashboard. And the mobile app also looks different. You might like it, some might not. Once you sign in, you may have, you'll see like a little thing at the top that says, here, I'll show you guys again. Let's go to, I'm going to show you guys the 2-factor authentication. I don't know why this was a big deal, to be honest, but if I go to app.eventhawk360.com, so this is a incognito. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And this is a new device, technically. So it just says verification security. I'm going to send the code over to your email. That's it. So you get the code in your email, and should get it any second now. Watch me not get it now that we're doing this. Perfect. Got it. So I'm going to go ahead and put in this code, 475. So sorry. All right, 475942. Confirm code. That's it. I'm in. So I don't know what the big deal was with 2-factor authentication. A lot of you guys had issues signing up recently. I think the issue was that some of you guys don't have emails, or you have the wrong email set up. So if I go to any company here, and you'll see this bar at the top, and it says try now. So this is the new dashboard. You click try now. It's like the new UI. It just looks different. It's honestly, for me, it's kind of hard to find some of the stuff that I know where it was before. So you don't have to use this. Once you log in, it'll say, do you want to use the new sidebar? You can use it if you want. It looks cleaner. It looks a lot more modern, but I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of hard for me. I switched back because I couldn't find some of the stuff. I got frustrated and I needed to do some stuff fast. So I already know where everything is here, but this is the off season now. So if you're gonna learn it, this is the time. So there's that. The mobile app also looks different coming up. I'll show you guys that. I think we have that down. Not too big differences, but there is an update for the mobile app where it'll look a little bit different. So let's talk about something else here. This is one that I'm excited about. Get your business listed on 70 plus websites right now. With one button, we have Yext available now, to where you can get, this is like really good for your SEO, really good for branding, really good to get you everywhere. There's actually over 150 websites that you can get your business listed on, and it's right through EventHawk. It's basically to get all these directories, to get your business on them. They're going to all backlink to your website, so that's going to strengthen your SEO. There are 150, but the reason I say 70 is because depending on your business, sometimes you don't. So minimum 70 is what you're going to have your business on, and basically you get your business on all these websites, and it'll have your website, your business hours, your phone. It's really, really good for branding and just to kind of get you everywhere. So to get this, it's basically Yext. It's worth $99 a month. We get it for $50 a month, $49 actually. So to get this, all you have to do is go to online listings and then get started, and that's it. So basically, right from here, right from going to the EventHawk, you just click online listings on the left, and you just do it one time. Once you hit get started, it'll charge your card, and then it'll take all your information from here, from EventHawk, from your company page here, and it'll go ahead and make sure that it's all accurate. It'll ask you like for hours and things like that. But this is a really good one. Again, it's not for everybody. I know for some of you guys, like, I don't know if I want to pay $49 a month. Is it worth it? Listen, man, one of your rentals is over $200, right? Let's just say $100, worst case scenario, and you're getting, way more than that every year or every month. So this is not for everybody. This is for people who want to really just take their business to the next level. You want to invest in your business. What's $50? I mean, my cheapest rental is not $50, and I did like 800 items, I think. Or sorry, 800 events. Maybe 800 items this year. It was like 500 or 600 events or something like that. But yeah, so for me, it's worth it. It's worth it to get, if you're somebody that just really wants to invest in your business, you want to do everything you can. This just kind of gets you on all those directories and make sure the information is accurate. So that's Yext. Highly consider you guys look into that one. So this is the app updates here that I was telling you about. It just looks a little bit different. It's not. I don't think this update is live right now. We're beta testing it. But basically, it just kind of moves some stuff around. It won't look too different. You guys won't see too much of a difference. It'll just kind of move some stuff around so that everything is easier to see on one page. All right, drum roll, please. Now, this is the stuff that is coming for next season. This is the stuff that I'm super, super excited about. This is the stuff that we are diligently brainstorming and working and have been listening to you guys. Everything up until now is available today, right? So everything up until now, you guys can get now, or at least request for us to get to you very soon here to set it up for you. But it's all available today. Now, this next stuff that I'm going to tell you guys about, this is the stuff that we have been, that is going to be available hopefully by next season. Before the season starts, we're going to have this up and running for you. It's mind-blowing to say the least. That's all I'm going to say. Ready for this? All right. Funnels. This is my absolute favorite. We're going to talk about a lot more. But you are going to be able to build your own high converting funnels right within EventHawk. If any of you guys are familiar with ClickFunnels, or I know most of you guys are like, what the heck's a funnel? I'm going to teach you what the heck is a funnel. This is going to be like my goal for this off season is to teach you guys and educate you guys on how to make your websites into converting machines so that way more of your clicks convert over to leads. That's the goal. That's the whole goal, because if we can get them to leads now, if you're watching this right now, now you already know how well EventHawk works, and you already know that once the automatic text goes out, you have a much higher chance of closing the sale. So we got to do step by step. Right now, you guys have been really good at working on the texting part, about texting them and closing the sale. But now I'm going to make it so that your EventHawk blows up. I'm going to make it so that all those clicks that you've been paying for, that you've been getting with your SEO, or that you've been sharing all over Facebook, I'm going to help you guys make it so that your website turns into a converting machine, so that it funnels all those people that come in, funnels them a lot easier. So you're going to know exactly how many of your website visitors convert, and you'll be able to split test right inside EventHawk. I mean, this is one that you know what? I'm going to show you guys real quick. This is how excited I am about this. I built a funnel this past year just to test it, okay? And let me just show you guys the power of a funnel and the power of split testing one small feature, and how huge of a difference it takes. And mind you, I'm somebody that knows what I'm talking about. I know about funnels and I know about marketing. But check this out. This is my own business. I have a party rental funnel here for my bounce house page. These are 2 variations. This is what the funnel section looks like. What's going to look like when we launch it. This is the funnel that I built, and this is the variation that I made of it, okay? Listen to how insane this is. I had 100 people go to this page and 100 people go to this page. I split tested it. So basically I said, hey, I want 50% of my traffic to go to this page and 50% of my traffic to go to this page. And this page is my original page. This page, I thought I was being smart. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to move one of the elements. I'm going to move the map up a little bit. And I think that's going to get me more conversions. I lost 8% just by moving that one small portion. And we're not talking about a couple clicks. 100 people here, 100 people here. And this one converted 23%, which is insane, right? A quarter of people who reached this page actually converted, and 15% converted here. I mean, 15% is great as well. But this is what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to build your own funnels and make your own changes, and right inside of EventHawk, see what's working and what's not. See, hey, if I move my phone number here, how many more people convert? If I move this bounce house here, how many more people convert? No more guessing. No more, oh, I think this is working. No more, oh, this is, you know, this is going to kill it. And then 2 years later, you still don't know if it's doing anything or not. It's just all in your head. So funnels is absolutely the most thing I'm excited about. I know to a lot of you guys, it's like, yeah, well, what's the difference between a funnel and a website? We're going to get there, but this is really, really big one. And we're also going to talk about in a bit done for you funnels, where we'll help you build some stuff as well. All right, so now that that's out of the way, I geeked out a little bit. Sorry about that. You're going to be able to post to social media and Google My Business straight from EventHawk. Yes, I'm going to repeat that one more time. Right from EventHawk, you're not only going to be able to post, you're going to also be able to schedule posts to your social media and to your Google My Business right from EventHawk. How many times are you just so frustrated with, man, I got to post on Facebook, I got to post on Instagram, I got to post on Google My Business? You're going to be able to do all of that right from one platform, the same platform that you're already working on every day. I know. It's incredible. I'm super excited. Again, we're hoping to have this launched by next season. It's a big feat. It's not, I don't know how well it's going to work in the beginning, but that's what we're super excited about. Being able to post right from that platform, so you're not having to go to 10 different places to post, because really these are really important things, and consistency is key, right? Keeping your users engaged. You don't want to post, all of us post in April and we post in like November, but the rest of the months we're just slammed and we don't post anything. And then it's just like, the good news is most of your competitors don't post consistently either, but the people who post consistently are the ones who become the main brand in the area, right? These are the people who dominate, who become known as the area leader in what they do. So that's what I want to really give you guys the tools to do. Beyond that, you're going to be able to apply to social media comments straight from EventHawk. Yes, basically anybody who comments, and this is really frustrating. This is a big one for me because I run a lot of ads and I do a lot of posts from my business page. When somebody comments on my business page, for whatever reason, Facebook doesn't notify me on my page. It notifies me, or it doesn't notify me on Facebook. I have to go to the Facebook business page or something like that to get that. It's really frustrating. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I know a lot of people have complained that it's easy to miss stuff because of just how it works. So the same way that you're able to reply to text messages from EventHawk, you're also going to be able to reply to your comments from EventHawk on your social media straight from that app. So I know it's super exciting, super innovative, and it's a huge deal. So again, that's one that we're hoping to have ready by next season. So those are the things that you're going to be able to do next season. They're just going to automatically be part of EventHawk. So now I'm going to tell you guys about the new services. The new services that we're going to be offering starting next year, and I'm going to tell you how you can pre-register or pre-order them from now so that you get them first. These are services that are, again, they're not for everybody, but if you're somebody that really wants to take your business to the next level, you want to take your business serious, you want to quit your job, or you just want to grow to make another 100, 200, 300K, these are the things that you need to do because they do make a difference, right? So here we go. These are done for you services that we're going to be doing for you. We're going to be offering them. First and foremost, done for you social media posting. So we talked about, we're going to give you the ability to go ahead and post on social media right from EventHawk. But if you're somebody who, you don't even have time to post, you don't have time to schedule, because you can schedule posts, right? I mean, if you're diligent, you can schedule posts for your social media. like you could spend an hour a week and set up your posts for the whole week, right? It sounds easy, but in June, July, forget about it, right? So we're going to have an option to where we can post for you, right? On Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're going to be consistently posting for you so that when people see your ads, when people see you, you on Google or whatever, they go to your social media and they see that you're consistent. You're posting every 11 hours, every other day. You're posting consistently, and they go to your competitor's page and they haven't posted in a couple months. So we're going to be offering this to where you can pay us a fee and we can do it for you if you're not able to do it consistently. Now, this is one of those things where I'm going to ask you guys to pre-order to secure your spot, because we can only do so many. It's labor intensive, right? It's going to be an actual human being that's going to be creating the posts for you. We're not just going to be sharing stuff from other pages. We're going to be creating posts with your logo, with your images. Sometimes we'll be sharing, some, like if you make a video of yourself cleaning or whatever, we'll clean it up and post it. But it's basically, we're going to be creating content for you and posting it, consistently, which is huge. So this is one that I'm going to show you guys by the end of the video how to pre-order and how to secure your spot so that you can be one of the first people to get in, and so that you're not waiting once we launch it, right? That's not exciting enough. We're going to be offering done for you high converting websites and funnels. Yes, I'll repeat that again. We will now be offering, starting next season, we're going to be offering to build websites for you. We're going to be able to build a website for you, to redo your website, build funnels for you. And these aren't just going to be, your typical websites. I've seen the websites out there. They're good. Don't get me wrong. The same guy that built your site, that probably built your site, built my site way when I started. It's a good site. I still have it. But we are going to revolutionize the websites, right? All of the websites that are out there, everybody's talking about design. We want to start the conversation about conversions. How conversion friendly is your website? What's the conversion rate on your website? Most people can't answer that for you. They don't know. That's something that I don't see anybody talk about, and that's the main thing. How much money does your website make you? How good is your website at making money? That's what I want to talk about. Those are the kind of websites that I want to build. I've been asked to build websites all year, and this is the reason that I don't build websites, because I don't want to just jump into it and say, I could build you a website today. I could do it in a day. Just build a quick website and it'll look nice, but how well does it work? How well does it actually convert? So that's what we're working on now. We're working on the templates, on the structure, on the back end stuff, so that your website is a converting machine and it does well. And we're going to combine websites, funnels, EventHawk. It's all going to work in harmony really, really well with your booking software. And again, this is one where you're going to want to secure your spot. So I'll show you guys in a bit where you can do that. So that's coming. Done for you SEO is another big one. This is one that I've been asked about all year. Can you do my SEO? Can you do my SEO? Again, the same reason we haven't been doing SEO is the same reason we haven't been doing websites. We don't want to half-ass it. Excuse my language. We are really, really good at what we do. If you've worked with us at all, then you know how good we are with communication. When we say we're going to do something, we do it. We're consistent. And we just want to build an SEO program that not only works, but it's easy for you to understand. If you guys have listened to me talk at all, my whole journey, the reason that I'm talking to you right now, the reason that I founded EventHawk, everything started with me hiring somebody to do my marketing, and I didn't know what I was paying for. Honestly, I just had no idea. Like, how much money is your SEO bringing me? How much money is your market? Nobody could answer that question. How well is it working? They're like, well, you're showing up on the page. They would either send me a 40-page report, and I had no idea what the heck it meant, or they wouldn't send me any report at all and just be like, oh, you're doing great. You're on the first page of Google. Like, where, So that is why we haven't done this. I know it's needed, guys, but by next season, this is actually, we're going to be able to beta test this very soon. So if this is one you're interested in, go ahead and pre-order sooner than later, because this is the time to start working on your SEO. I know a lot of people get on me because I only talk about ads. Ads is what you want for immediate results, right? Google ads, Facebook ads, that's going to get you immediate results today. SEO is a long game. SEO is important, but it takes months for SEO to kick in. So I would not recommend that you start working on your SEO in June or July, because by the time you start seeing results, the season's over. This is the time to start working on your SEO. So I'm going to be doing some SEO webinars to teach you guys how to do some of it yourself. And hey, if you want it done professionally and you want it done right, then hire us to do it. And that's going to be, again, we can only take so many clients in the beginning. So if that's something you're interested in, if you really want your website to rank because remember, you got 3 spots. You got Google Ads, you got the Google Maps, and then the organic listings. If you want to be number 1 on all 3, then this is what you need. And this is where you're just going to not be able to keep up even more than you already are. So if this is one you're interested in, make sure you pre-order. This would be the number one that I would request that you guys pre-order sooner than later. Otherwise, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to tell you, sorry, we don't have room right now. And I really don't want to do that, especially with this one as well. You know, as you guys know, we can only take so many people per area, etc. So we'll talk more details as that comes along. Next one, and this one is insane. I know this is really going to blow your mind. Yes, Event Hawk done for you text message answering service. We are going to launch a service, and we've already. This one is, you know, this one. If you're interested in, we can actually get you in a beta test right now. We have a service right now where actual humans, not automation, will answer your text messages for you. Yes. So you get a text message in Event Hawk. If it's something that's not out of the ordinary, if it's something like typical, like, hey, do you have this date available? Do you have, you know, how much is this, or what kind of service, or how does this work, or how long is your rental? All of your frequently asked questions that take up 99% of your time, we have human answering service that will answer all those texts for you for like pennies on the dollar. You won't believe how much we'll charge for. We're going to make it super affordable and just really a no-brainer. I know now it's the end of the season, so for a lot of you guys, it's like, I don't know if I need it now. But this is another one where it's humans, and anything with labor. You guys know the labor shortage right now. So anything with labor, you want to pre-order sooner than later so that we can get you in to first. We'll answer basically most of your text messages will get answered for you. If it's something weird, like, hey, I have a huge festival and I need to know, you know, what size tent, and if you guys have this and that, and if you guys oblige with the city requirements for this or that, then we're going to ping you. What that means is we're going to send you a text on your own cell phone and say, hey, Emily is asking a question that we don't know the answer to. Please jump in and take care of that. So that's how that works. We've tested it. I've used it this past season because it just got crazy, and I liked it. Again, it's you know, it's going to take a while for the people answering the messages to learn a little bit about how you do things. But this is one that definitely is going to help you save time come next season as things get even crazier. And let's see here. Is that it? Okay, so that's the last one. That's the last one of the upcoming stuff. So let me show you guys how to pre-order all this stuff and how to get in line and how to start taking advantage of the stuff that is available right now. So if you are in your Event Hawk here, so this is my Event Hawk. All right. Again, if you want the payments, that's already set up. You can collect deposits through text message just by going to conversations. Whether if it's on your desktop, you just click request payment here, and you got to set up Stripe. You set that up one time and it's done. If it's on your mobile, then let me show you guys on mobile what that looks like real quick. Just so you don't say later, oh, Tariq, you said it was available. So if you look on mobile here, right? So this is the mobile app. So you're going to click these three dots up here. So you click those three dots. And you see that request payment. I don't know if you guys can see it. So request payment right there. It's got a $sign. You click it, and then it takes you to where you can do that. Again, you do have to set it up on desktop first. All right. So that is available right now, and you can do that. You don't need anything from me. You can just do that on your own. Now, let me show you guys where you guys can get the rest of the stuff. From Event Hawk, you're going to go on the left. You just have to do this, and I'll link to this. I'm going to give you guys a link to this. I'm going to put this link right now in the comments. But there is, if you click on free upgrades, and it's not all of them are free, so this should change, but just add-ons, upgrades. You click on free upgrades here on the left, and this is going to take you to where you can select whatever you want. Select as many of these as you want. If you want booking software integration, you click here, and you fill out this form. Okay. If you want the review filter page, again, booking software integration is free. We're doing that for you free and no charge. Review filter page, we're doing that for free for you and no charge. You can fill out that form. Popped-in the popped-in pop-ups, premium pop-ups. If you want these, you do that for you for free and no charge. You just go ahead and click on that. Done for you services to pre-register. You just click on this one right here, and it's linked to the wrong form. Great job, Tariq. Sorry, let me fix that for you right now. 2 seconds. This is what happens when you do too much. Shame on me. All right, let's try that again. Here and here. All right. Sheesh, maybe it needs to update. So I'm going to send you guys the right link. I think I did do it right then. It must just, I did it earlier today. So I'm going to shoot the link in the comments right now. So this will take you to this form. This is what the form looks like. So this form here is going to say pre-register so you get notified about done for you services as soon as they launch, your name, email, phone number, and then you select whichever done for you services that you want. Social media posting, you want a new website, or you want us to fix your website, create a funnel for you. You want SEO, or if you want a text message answering service, you just pick however many you want and we'll notify you. You'll get in line, you get on that list. So I'll send you the link to that page right now. Give me 2 seconds. I'll put it in the comments. All right, so here is the link. And let me just make sure this one works here. Boom, there you go. So it does work. All right, so I'm going to put this in the comments right now. Boom. All right, so I just put it in the comments. I put that link. Sign up for the new features. You click that link, and you can go ahead and get any of those. So I will go ahead and go through your questions. So let's go ahead. So party. Oh, Event Hawk party. Good point, Justin Faraccio. So yeah, we are having an Event Hawk party. So if you guys are going to be at IAPA, we are going to have a party with HEC. So let me pull up that page. If you guys have not pre-registered, space is very limited, guys, and I would hate for us not to have room. It's not. We don't have, they're going to have, it's going to be like 800 people there. All right, this is a huge party, almost 1,000 people at this party. So they're going to have private security, and they have to, we just can't have unlimited people. So I'll put the link in here. You guys do need to RSVP to the party. It's in Orlando at the HEC warehouse. We're doing this party with them and Easy Inflatables. So I'll put this link here to the party, RSVP to the IAPA party. So I just put that link in the comments, okay? So if you guys are going to be at IAPA, I'd love to meet you in person. I'd love to see you at this party. So it's kid-friendly, so make sure you bring your kids. Make sure you bring your family. We'd love to meet you guys, put a face behind the name and all that, and that would be awesome. Will this be available after watch? Yeah, I'll put this in like a text format, and I'll share this in the group as well. Let's see here. Can you switch back to the old pop-up? Yes, you can. The way we've been doing it, and you guys can reach out to Vanessa Caldwell. Vanessa and Latori have been awesome at setting up these pop-ups in record time. They've been really, really doing amazing. But yes, you can switch back and forth between pop-ups. The way we've been doing it is that we leave the code for both, so that if you say, hey, I don't want this pop-up, let me switch, we can just switch it over. So yeah, yes, you can do that. And yes, Vanessa already answered your question. There you go. Does it take their party info or strictly the deposit? The deposit, right, takes only their deposit, right? It's Stripe. So you can so they're still going to have to book online, right? We're not trying to replace your booking software. Shane's asking if it can take their party info. You can set up that stuff in the funnel, which we'll talk about, to get more of their party info. But I'm not encouraging you to use Event Hawk instead of your booking software. Your booking software is still the king once they're actually booking. But the way that I would recommend you do this is take the deposit. So now they know deposits are not refundable. They're not going to book with somebody else. Then once you have their deposit, then you can send them back to your website. Say, okay, fill this, book online, and just put put that you paid cash, or you do it. Leave it in quote status. I'll get like an abandoned order or whatever, and I'll mark it as a completed order. I'll mark it that you went ahead and paid. Because you could put, like, I know with Inflatable Office, ERS, BCN, you can put it as an alternate payment. Like if somebody pays you cash, you can add that in there that way, right? So that's how I would recommend you do that. Hope that answers your question, Shane. Let's see here. So for the posting, Omar, I did put that link. Go ahead and submit that form. And for the Tony Carroll also asked about, I did put the form in for that. So if you guys, let's see here, the new features, I don't have pricing yet. I don't have pricing on the SEO or the posting. I know we're going to be very, very competitive, right? I know you guys know everything we do. I mean, you know, for everything that we do, we make it super affordable. So yeah, it's whatever else is out there. A lot of this stuff, there's really nothing else out there like we do. I'm going to say that bluntly here, but whatever else is out there that's similar, it's going to be very, very competitive with that, to where it only makes sense for you to work with us. So the link goes to the premium pop-up page. Let's see here. Shane, I don't know what you're talking about here. So if I click on register for services here, it goes to the right page for me. So maybe clear your cache. I'll put this link here if it's not working. Link to pre-order / pre-register for new all right, so I'm going to put the link to that form, Shane, right there, so that you have it directly. All right, any other questions? Throw them in the comments. Otherwise, we will call it a day. So I'm going through. I think I answered all the questions in the comments. Anybody else have any questions? So the website, so DJG asked if the website and SEO will be a monthly fee or one-time fee like Dave Barnes. So great question. I love Dave Barnes. Dave Barnes built my very first website, so I'm always proud of that. So if you guys are having Dave Barnes build your website, then he's great. He's pretty good at what he does. We're just taking it at a different angle. So it's going to be a one-time fee, right? If I'm building your website, then it's just, you know, you pay us to build the website and then that's it. But if it's SEO, if you want us to continuously work on your SEO to improve your website, because the way SEO works is you need a lot of work, a lot of content to be added to your website. If we're going to be doing work on your website monthly, then we're going to be charging monthly. And I'm going to be honest, the SEO that's out there in our industry is very, very lacking right now. You know, once you see what we have in mind, you are going to be blown away at how much more professional your website is going to look and how much better it's going to do. Like, it's going to be like that because there's been the industry has been so starved of certain SEO features that once you guys see that what we're doing, it's really gonna take off very, very fast. Very excited about that. For my own self, I'm gonna be the first to admit my website is not even on the front page of Google. I'm not ashamed to admit that. It's not even on the first page. It's on like the I don't know what page it's on, but we still made a killing because of our Google My Business, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that. Google My Business is another one. It's part of SEO, so if you're interested in Google My Business, that's with SEO. So go ahead and pre-order that. But Google My Business, along with Google Ads, we've done incredibly well this year, and we're not even on the front page of Google. We're not even on the first page of Google. Sorry, not that I'm encouraging that, but just to show you that there's a place for everything. There is a place for SEO, but it's not the end all be all like we've been really looking into it all these years. It's not, SEO is not everything. My SEO is terrible. So I'm the first beta tester in our SEO program is going to be me. So I'm going to make sure it's done right. So DJG would love to have you. If you have an ERS site, then that's no problem. We'll definitely be able to help you with that. All right. I don't see any more questions. Thank you guys so much. This was awesome. I'm going to put this in a text format so you guys have it to refer back to. You guys have the links in the comments, and looking forward to working on some of this stuff with you guys in the off season, and hope to see you guys at IAPA. This is huge. Last time I went to IAPA, I didn't know any of this stuff, didn't know any of you guys, so really excited to meeting you guys in person, putting a face behind the profile picture and behind the name, and meeting you guys like that. So thank you guys. Talk soon. Have a great